Hi, I'm John Kelly. I'm a personal injury attorney with a focus on birth injuries. I want to talk to you as I continue this series about Kernicterus. So, this is part 3 of a multi series videos that I'm doing on birth injuries. Most newborns develop some jaundice, a yellowing of the skin and eyes, in their first days of life. In the vast majority of cases, it's mild and resolves with simple treatment. However, when a newborn jaundice becomes extremely high and is not treated in time, it can lead to a devastating brain injury called kernicterus. I now want to go over the legal process for parents with a child with kernicterus. Kernicterus is widely recognized in the medical community as a never event, meaning it is something that should virtually never happen if proper protocols are in place. Because of this, many Kernicterus cases involve clear elements of medical negligence, such as failure to treat a newborn's high bilirubin or failure to follow up on lab results. Parents absolutely have the right to pursue legal action if their baby developed Kernicterus due to substandard care. In fact, there have been a number of high-profile Kernicterus legal cases, and juries have not been shy about holding hospitals accountable. For example, an Arkansas family was awarded $46.5 million by a jury after their baby suffered permanent brain damage from untreated jaundice, one of the largest Kernicterus verdicts on record. There have been multiple settlements in the range of $5 to $12 million in Kernicterus cases in the last 2 decades. Reflecting on the lifeline care costs and the preventable nature of this injury is important. If you suspect your child's Kernicterus was caused by medical oversight, it's advisable to contact a birth injury attorney or a medical malpractice attorney, such as myself, experienced in neonatal cases. They can help obtain and review the medical records, including bilirubin charts, nurses' notes, and to see if the proper guidelines were followed. Important questions in such cases include: did the hospital perform bilirubin screenings at the recommended times? Were their results interpreted correctly using the baby's age and hours? Did they initiate phototherapy or follow-up checks when levels are high or normal? Were risk factors like blood type incompatibility noted and addressed? If the answer to any of this is no, there may have been negligence. Sometimes Kernicterus happens even in the hospital if a baby's levels spike very quickly or if phototherapy equipment malfunctions, but these scenarios are rare. Often it's systematic or human error, like missed lab or wait and see approach that went tragically wrong. Pursuing a lawsuit can not only provide compensation to cover your child's extensive medical care and needs, but it can also drive changes in the practice. Some hospitals, after facing Kernicterus case, have improved their jaundice management protocols to ensure it will never happen again. Your attorneys will likely work with medical experts who are passionate about patient safety, and they can testify about what should have been done. While the legal process can be lengthy and emotional and taxing, many families find empowerment in holding the responsible parties accountable. Financially, a successful claim can fund things like specialized therapies not covered by insurance, home modifications such as wheelchairs and ramps, communication devices, and a trust for child's future needs. Keep in mind, there are statute of limitations, and these vary, but for infants, often the clock might start ticking from the time of injury or discovery of the injury, but most states have a tolling of that time, and some all the way up to 18 years old, and a couple years after that, they can bring a claim. So some of these states do allow a lawsuit within a certain number of years after the child's birth or before their 8th or 18th birthday for pediatric cases. An attorney can clarify the deadline in your state. Even if you're not the litigious type, consider at least a legal consultation. Many families say that the financial support from a settlement was crucial in giving their child the best quality of life possible. Your focus should always be on your child's well-being, and sometimes legal recourse is a means to ensure you have the resources to provide that well-being. Now that you've gone over your legal options, you may have a more clear understanding of what the future legal process might look like. And as focused on these birth injuries and Kernicterus in particular, I can tell you that there are options. And if you would like an attorney to review your records and determine if there's a viable case, I'm happy to sit down and discuss the case with you. You're always free to reach out to me at Kelly Law Team at 602-283-4122. And I'd be happy to give you a free consultation on this subject.